Hello all, Seriously is here, back some more of the Frigateer, and we are going to finally start the They Who Returned mission to unlock the Autophage. So let's start that right away. Let's go to our log, perfect, and restart mission nearby structures. I've been doing some traveling. I don't even, we should check that before we do what we do. Let's see what galaxy we're in. Ooh, neat music. Ominous. Navigational target acquired. Consult galaxy map. We were going to do that anyway, so cool. Cool. We're in Isentam. That's where I wanted to be. The reason I had to come back here and it said reset local structures is because we ended up in Isdora, young remember. So at the end of this one, we warped 10 galaxies away. We got to go to this dissonant star over here. Let's do that. So, yeah, we're pretty much wrapping up this series. When we finish the Autophage, we'll be done the endgamiest of endgame stuff currently available in the game. And we did it with a save built on frigates. And we've built a fantastic frigate fleet, and we'll go over that before we wrap up the save, obviously. But the final missions are these ones. So, yeah, navigational target nearby, but let's hit the scanner room so we can take a peek at these planets before we get there. Red Paradise planet. No water, though. Oh, there is. It's just red water. Ooh, fascinating. If that isn't a terrible sky, that's interesting. Humid planet, and it is actually this is where we're going because it's the dissonant one. It's not a swamp. It's a humid, lush planet. 2 paradise planets. Interesting. Color's a bit weird on that. That might not be green. Let's go take a peek in our ship. Yeah, and when we warped galaxies, we busted everything. I fixed it all. I had pretty much all of the materials. I needed to use only a couple repair kits. I've also gone ahead and bought some of this stuff, just in case we need it during our missions here at a space station. Also bought a whole heap of paraffinium and junk metal because the Autophage love junk metal, first of all, wherever you go. And if we do this on a lush planet, paraffinium is going to be something else they ask for. So it's best to have a bunch. Our source is up here, right? On the human planet. Yeah, just like I thought. But I want to take a peek here. No, not that one. Not that one. There's the red planet. From here, I can't tell, but it looks like yellow or orange skies. We'll go take a peek later, maybe. We're not really here to explore today. Speaking of that, and speaking of wrapping up the series, that's the idea for the next series, is one just based on exploration. We're going to take one of my advanced saves, maybe even this one, and we're going to do some exploring, looking for the perfect home. I have a couple of saves in need of some relocations, so we're going to find some spots for them. This save doesn't even have a real home yet. Lives on its freighter like most of my new saves do. That does say approximate location, so let's keep an eye out as we come in here. There's something here. Looks like where we're going, Echo Base Camp. And we're going to need to talk to the thing there, but we may as well grab all of the scrap while we're here. Get suspicious packets. Whoops. We can get multi-tool slots, ship slots, expansion slots for our inventory. I don't know if we can get cargo bulkheads, but probably. We can get a free multi-tool while we're here. I mean, ours is amazing and we don't need to upgrade it, but we could take an S-Class and maybe get some free stuff by breaking it apart at the Anomaly. We got to do this first, yeah. 1217. Or 1712, I suppose. One. Chime. Yes, that one. cord deactivated. So let's take a peek. What do we get? A B class. A badumch. Alright. Let's go talk to the thing we're supposed to do here. Voice, yeah. Speak to that. We're not going to poke the head. That's a bit rude. I don't understand. Atlantideum. Looks like I have it on me. Good. I hadn't thought to gather that in good quantities, so we're going to have to do that maybe while we're here. Coordinates extracted. Explore the extracted coordinates. 10 minutes away by foot. Do we have a gravity storm? We do not. Okay. And we're on the mining beam. We are. Let's fly. And it will check. The starship has no Atlantidium. We have 8. Is it on the freighter? Yes. Okay. That's all we've got though. So we're going to take that. And we're probably going to have to farm more along the way. I hadn't thought about that yet. Whoopsie doodle. I do like the floating trees here. Oh, hello. It's a shuttle. I hope that's not where we're headed. It didn't say approximate location, did it? Okay, good. No, this is a monolith. Stuck on these things. We don't need to talk to these, but I think I'm going to. There's also going to be a terminal here that we need to open up around the side here, probably, that glowing thing right there. Well, we're going to need Atlantidium for that. Let's grab these words first. Now for Atlantidium. Monolith has been alerted. Let's talk to the Monolith then. Instructed by the Korvax, but talking to us in that language. Okay. We have to do all 3 of these, so we'll just start at the beginning. Learned words about the past. I can just keep it in the 1 key, and the one that we clicked will disappear. Look ahead. So we learn a set of words for each of those. Also, we learn numbers, I think. Yeah, extract numeric data. Cool. The numbers 1 to 16. Well, really, all we need is the numbers 1 to 10 or 0 to. Oh, perfect. Okay, where do we have to go from here, though? What's our next target? Back to the camp? Return with, converse with Autophage head. New vocabulary learned. Return to the camp. Okay. Can we get the icon? We do have the icon. Never mind. So we are not going to take our ship so that specifically we can harvest stuff like this along the way. Boom. We don't need radiant shards, so we're going to ignore those. We should have functionally unlimited jetpack here. And a really good mining beam, so we can just zorp these from the air. We can get the small stuff too, but they're only like 2, 4, maybe 6 each. The big ones are like 30 or 40 each. If we accidentally get some shards, that's okay. Let's head to the ground so we can get a more horizontal boost. Now, we're not really heading towards where we need to be. The downside of using these storms to travel by jetpack is that it's hard to get that horizontal secondary boost because it's so easy to go up. There we go. Finally nailed one. It's all radiant shards. There we go. A little hard to target when we're moving this fast though. Good enough. Usually when you're hunting radiant shards, all of those big crystals are nothing but Atlantideum. Oh, I should have checked that before we left. Didn't check the ship. Just assumed we'd be able to call it in. Touch. Okay. Gotta return. 6, 12, 1. 1, 6, 12. Wasn't it 1, 7, 12 for the terminal right beside this guy? That's very interesting. Confront about the hijack. I think we have to do all of these as well. Introduce myself. Ask about the pre-built entity. And they're going to ask about us, what we're called a traveler. Yeah, I got a ship. Yeah, I've gone through portals. To get to this point, you have to have gone through a portal to talk to the Atlas. So, they know. Alright, we've got a new tech. We need a radiant shard. Ooh, we need runaway mold. Oh no. Okay, how much slime and stuff do we have? Anything? I usually don't keep it. Now, the freighter is in orbit with us, but I don't keep that stuff. Oh, that is problematic. Is it going to tell us where to get that stuff with? Let's try building it. Mental scanner. Runaway mold. Process pugnium and Atlantideum with a medium. Oh, really? I didn't know that. Do I have one? Yeah. Okay. Well, in the ship, I have lots of oh, I've got lots of Atlantideum too. Yeah, there we go. We don't need much either. We only needed 40-ish. Oh, so we're more than done. Let's keep the Atlantideum. Keep it in the exosuit too. And the scanner was over here. We needed 100 total, but like we only needed 40, or we had 40 and needed 60. Either way, 80 was plenty. Okay, so we got that done, and I think we need to use it here. We should have probably waited for the game to have told us to do that, but we got these guys to appear. It's all good. All right, cool. Meet an inhabitant of an highlighted this guy. I'll talk to this guy, Mr. Impressive Garbage Staff. Ask about the camp. Built a home together. Melodic voices. Yada yada yada. And the next step is speak to another resident. Okay, this guy's also got a really cool staff. I like this a lot better, actually. I haven't used that that head, but that's a really cool one. And where'd that other guy go? Yeah, this guy. Alright, now we're going to get a mission to build a staff, I think. Take Atlantideum as a gift, yeah, okay. Oh yeah, we gotta go talk to Nada first. Okay, no problem. Alright, so yeah, we had some Atlantideum there. Excellent. We've got plenty now. Well, not really. They're going to want us to hand some of this in too, probably. And we're also going to need to charge our scanner that we get. Not the one we just got, the other scanner we put in our multi-tool. Alright, Autophage. You want some Atlantidium as well, don't you, Nada? No? Alright. Yeah, we gotta go talk to the entity, pre-built entity, or rebuilt, I don't know, whatever. The one by Tethys, but it told me to go talk to Helios for a receiver, so I'm gonna do that. A free receiver. Who's the symbol on? Oh, it's just hidden in his head. Neat. What do you think of Atlantideum? I know her. Void, void, void. Ask about the Autophage. Built Brothers. You're different. Ask about the construct. I am construct. Okay, got a blueprint for the other scanner. Okay, and what did we need that we didn't have for that? Living glass. Ooh, okay. We might be able to make that. Do we have the recipe? We do. We even have most of that stuff. What about lubricant? What are we missing? Gamma root, VCM. Alright, well, we're going to a trade outpost because we're not growing flowers. We also could use some frostwort. Cool. So trade outpost it is. But we have to talk to Nada, I think. And here's where the mission branches into two paths, and we have to complete both of them to finish this. So this is where Nada is going to ask for some Atlantidium as well. They spoke in Autophage. Ask about her. Nada does not want to talk about her. Ask about the blueprint. And the next steps. Alright. Prayers of the Machine and Audience with the Autophage have both started, but in order to get either of them done, we're going to need a trade outpost. No, we can do one of them, but it's going to be a lot easier to talk to the Autophage by having that scanner we just got. So, down we go. Now, we don't want storms here because ships won't land at the trade outpost. So, let's go check out that red base. You know, we got some time. And since we have to get out of here anyway, let's find that red paradise planet. That's a moon. What do we got here? Really? Ah, desert moon. Okay. There's the red one. I see blue on the fringes there. Maybe we've got some lucky blue skies over here. But it could also be yellow with blue haze. Yellow sky with a blue background color. That's sort of one of the ways you can tell. When we get closer, we'll be able to see what the two layers are. But these days, it's really hard to tell what the atmosphere... You can see how it's almost translucent from this distance. On the left-hand side. On the right-hand side, where I guess the sun is hitting it more, it's different. Or less, maybe? I don't know. I can't tell. I mean, the shadow's on the bottom, so I don't know why it would be left and right different. Oh, that looks red. That looks like a red sky. Just an all-around red planet. Unless we get one of those color flipping... Oh, it's orange. Unless we get a color flipping filter here, it's going to be not that great. Orange is better than red, though, so it's going to be not that bad. And it was worth checking. So, let's activate... Whoops. Not that. That. And we're going to pick number 1, the only one that I ever want to use, and I wish I could delete the other option. Five minutes away, we're going to pulse to that. Oh, you know what I didn't check is that maybe we can't make living glass, and we do have these plants. No, it was counting this. Okay. We can pull straight from that to craft. I'm going to want to land not on a landing platform. Because there's only so many ships that are allowed to land at landing platforms, and if your ship is on one of them, that's one less NPC that's allowed to land. We need to see as many as we can. We need a decent amount of flowers and a decent quantity of each, and they don't all have what we need. That guy had nothing we needed this time. Where's the other guy? There we go. That's both of what we needed, but no, well, gamma root's what we needed, but not in the quantity that we need. And even if it's the exact same ship with the exact same pilot name, talk to them. They have different stuff at a trade outpost. See, look, selenium. Lots of haulers in this Korvax system. No! Don't you dare go away. There we go. We needed that as well. That's probably more than we needed. Hopefully this guy has some gamma root, because I think we need a bit more. And frostwort, too. Yeah, more gamma root. No frostwort yet. We can make glass out of sand, though. Might just do that while we're waiting. Where? Oh, where is... Oh, it's... I hate when it does that. There we go. Alright, where are we looking here? Barely made it on. Not 100% sure we even need more, but let's check after these two guys. Nice looking ship there, with like bright colors on that thing. No, I don't need either of those. Teethy Raza is a dorsal fin. Yeah, this guy too. Neat. Alright, wrong buttons. Let's see about lubricant and living glass. And then that. We're also going to have to charge it with Atlantideum. Cool. And then we got to go back to the dissonant planet, so let's do that. Now I could sit here all day and buy more flowers and get what we need, but... Oh, other side. Why stick around when we're trying to get these autophage missions done lickety-split? I think we're making really good time. We might be able to do both of these tomorrow. I can't remember which is the dissonant one. Right there. Oh, obviously where the anomaly is, right. Complete prayers of the machine and audience with the autophage. Yeah, alright. If I could pick the mission without pausing the game, I would do that. Let's get closer to this dissonant planet. First, I think we actually do have to warp for one of these two missions anyway. But since we're starting at a dissonant planet, we should start here and then let it... yeah, we'll let it direct us. Okay, we're close enough that we can direct ourselves to the planet without going to the anomaly. I don't see water, but it could just be stormy. It looks stormy. It's stormy, but I see land between those two clouds. Okie doke. Yeah, there is water here. Alright, let's pick our mission. See what each of them are. They Who Returned is the base mission. We need to go to this, research properties of Atlantideum. No, let's try this one first. Attach the polyphonic core. Okay, done. We just need to wait for it to update. Enter an autophage site. So if we had marked that one we had already been to, we could do that, but let's just do this. It's going to be very nearby, so we don't need to be in our ship. Especially with gravity storms around and abounding. One of the great reasons to do this on a dissonant lush, well, at least a dissonant planet, is not only gravity storms, but plenty more Atlantideum to keep charging your scanner that we just used, because it's empty now. So that first scanner we got, we're going to use right now to visit these autophage. And only during the mission is it going to have to zoom out each time you do this. After our mission is done, we don't have to deal with these zoom outs. Greet the marked autophage. Alright, hi Mark. No, not you. Not Paul. I'm talking to Mark. Storm clearing. Aw. Show the Atlantideum. I think we have to show the Harmoniser too. Oh, I don't know. Friendship? Alright, start the mission. Report my success. 3 launch... Oh, I just needed 3 launch fuel for this mission, and I have 3. I'll just hand it in. Cool, there we go. Glass, pure ferrite, carbon nanotubes. Cool, so we'll go back into here. Why can't I begin? Oh, I can. Okay. So let's build that thing that we learned, because it's going to be the main point of the mission. After this mission that we just handed in goes away. We already have an update, but the game hasn't updated us. Alright, we'll talk to him. Genuinely pleased. That's nice. Ask about the grip. And I think here's where we get sent to go visit another one. A holy multi-tool. We have to make our own staff, is the thing. I think we asked them to review it a 3rd time. No, okay, good. Travel and meet more of the autophage. Complete a grip. Okay, cool. Construct the grip. Audience with the autophage. Alright, did that. Next part is meet more autophage in another system in space. Open the galaxy. Alright, so that's going to be it for today, everybody. We will continue this mission tomorrow until, well, maybe Thursday. Until next time, have a good time.